This is a cave about 10 centimeters deep underground, and the one in front of me has been frozen into an ice sculpture. She is a mighty queen. None of his subjects were able to survive in this harsh cold environment. As the generous him, although he is also frozen to death, he relies on the thick fluff on his body. As well as his larger physique, his body began to gradually rejuvenate. The majestic Wind Queen's body contains a natural antidote, which makes her feel extremely cold when encountering extreme temperatures. Can keep a line of life alive.
Okay. Okay.
As the surrounding temperature gradually rose, his frozen body finally defrosted. The awakened queen of the mighty wind immediately began shaking his flight machine to quickly raise his body temperature. In just a few minutes, he could increase his own temperature to 30 degrees. But the awakening queen of the mighty wind knew very well that her time was tight. She needed to establish a complete kingdom for him as soon as possible.
Thanks to oil.
First and foremost is to gather for oneself. The limelight is flying over this vast plain again, a 5-kilometer journey to find flowers. After finding the plant with nectar, it began to quickly devour the high-energy nectar stored on it.
No well.
However, besides nectar, it also needs to collect pollen. After collecting pollen, Feng then started rushing to his lair. After returning to the depths of the nest, he collected the pollen. Build a waxy beehive, and this waxy beehive will be produced into a dangerous one by him. Clever and generous, understand that if he laid his egg directly on the ground, then his descendants were not yet born, but were quickly frozen to death. Now, he's shaking his body with a crazy gun attack. After setting up the honey jar properly, he immediately made himself a container to store honey. This small honey jar can be used to drink when he runs out of energy and needs to supplement it. In the next few weeks, Fanghu began collecting honey day and night to fill the jar.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
He would also vibrate his body during leisure time to provide a comfortable temperature for his offspring, to ensure they can develop normally. As days passed by, the male was Mathea. The child finally came into being. The queen rushed forward and led him to the dense air of the male. She realized that
Food.
Drinking the first drop of nectar, his life was about to bloom. In the next week, the number of offspring increased to 8. The female king bee awakened from her ice state. Just as her offspring were born, it happened to be the season when flowers bloomed. He grasps all the timing perfectly, with flowers blooming everywhere on the stage. At this point, their kingdom of heroism begins to spread its influence over this vast land. It is precisely because of them that you see a beautiful scene of flowers bloom everywhere.
Well done. Yes.